Forget the tanks, the warships, the fighter jets. The battlefield of tomorrow might not be fought on land, sea, or sky. It could be the very air you breathe. We're pulling back the curtain on a silent revolution: bioweapons. These aren't just science fiction anymore. They're engineered in secret labs capable of unleashing destruction beyond imagination. This is the chilling reality of invisible killers and how they're rewriting the future of war. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for this. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Decode Empires. Today we're diving deep into a topic that might just redefine everything you thought you knew about conflict. First up, the invisible enemy emerges. History has always warned us the most dangerous weapons are the ones we can't see. Think back to World War II. Japan's notorious Unit 731 unleashed biological horrors on Chinese civilians, experimenting with plague, anthrax, and cholera. Fast forward to 1979, and a single anthrax leak in Sverdlovsk, Soviet Union, exposed the deadly potential of weaponized microbes. Dozens died, and the truth, of course, was buried under Soviet secrecy for years. But here's the crucial point. Those were just crude beginnings. What started as primitive experiments in poison and disease has evolved into something far, far more precise. Today's bioweapons can be genetically engineered, meticulously targeted, and even programmed, not by nature, but chillingly by human hands. In the 21st century, friends, the invisible enemy isn't a myth, it's science, weaponized. Now let's talk about a new kind of battlefield, one that goes beyond the bomb. In the age of CRISPR and gene editing, scientists can now literally recode life itself. Think about that for a second. That same incredible technology that holds the promise of curing diseases, of eradicating genetic illnesses, can also be twisted to create one. Imagine a virus, custom-tailored to target specific DNA sequences, a weapon designed to attack one ethnic group, one population, or even just one person. There are no explosions. There's no detectable trace of an attack, just infection. A single vial, slipped across a border, could initiate what some call a silent strike. No one hears it. No one sees it. By the time nations even realize they're under attack, it could already be too late. In the future, wars might not begin with missiles, but with a sneeze. It's a terrifying thought, but one we absolutely need to confront. But why, you might ask, would anyone unleash something so uncontrollably devastating? This leads us to shadow governments and rogue states. In the shadows, bioweapons offer immense power with the added bonus of plausible deniability. They're cheap to produce, incredibly destructive, and notoriously difficult to trace back to their origin. Intelligence reports from around the globe whisper of nations quietly maintaining, or even expanding, their biological research programs. And it's not just powerful states we need to worry about. Rogue actors and extremist groups are increasingly capable of accessing advanced genetic tools that were once exclusively reserved for elite, government-funded labs. The world's most dangerous knowledge is no longer locked safely behind government walls. It's becoming open source, accessible to anyone with the right skills and, crucially, the wrong intent. The next superpower in this new era may not be the nation with the biggest army, but the one that controls biology itself. Now let's confront the truly chilling prospect, the unseen fallout, and the potential for global catastrophe. A single, deliberately engineered outbreak could trigger a cascade of collapse unlike anything we've ever seen. Economies would freeze instantly, borders would slam shut, trust between nations and even within communities would simply evaporate. Governments could lose control faster than the virus itself spreads. We've already seen how a naturally occurring global pandemic can paralyze our planet, how it can strain our healthcare systems and disrupt daily life. But a deliberately engineered pathogen would be infinitely worse. It could be designed to be resistant to our current vaccines, created to spread silently and undetectably, making it impossible to contain. And in that terrifying chaos, another critical question arises. When nations develop these weapons defensively, how far can they go before they cross an irreversible line? The greatest danger isn't just what we create, it's convincing ourselves we can actually control it. So what do we do? How do we even begin defending the indefensible? In response to these growing threats, scientists are racing against the clock. They're developing cutting-edge AI-driven biosurveillance systems, rapid vaccine platforms that can respond to new threats in record time, and genetic firewalls, tools designed to detect and neutralize biological threats before they can spread. This is a global race, and unfortunately, it's an uneven one. Some nations champion cooperation and transparency, sharing vital information and resources. Others, however, hide behind secrecy and silence, creating dangerous blind spots in our collective defense. If humanity cannot unite against this invisible threat, then the next world war may not end in mushroom clouds, but in mass infection. In the end, the question isn't whether we can build bioweapons. It's whether we can truly survive them. The war of the future won't be won with guns or drones, but with knowledge, with unwavering ethics, and with crucial restraint. Because once the line between medicine and weapon blurs, once that ethical boundary is crossed, there's simply no going back. If you found this video thought-provoking, if it opened your eyes to a future we must proactively shape, then please don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe to Decode Empires. We're dedicated to uncovering the hidden forces shaping our world's future, and your support helps us continue this vital work. Thank you for watching, and stay vigilant.